So this was awesome. This was a really, really great match. And while I didn't like the finish, so the finish saw quite predictably, Lana came down for no reason whatsoever, got up on the apron. That caused a distraction. She got bumped into MVP. Lashley turns around to the Claymore. Drew retains. Fine. Like, you're telling this story so you can build to the Lana Lashley split. Fine. It just sucked because it was a really bad finish to what was such a great match. And like, I don't think it needed this finish.
No,
like,
it was so good until that moment, right? Like it was pitched perfectly as well. Like, you know, the whole like MVP gets in Drew's face at the beginning of the match, and Lashley before the bell locks in the full Nelson and just holds it until they're calling out officials to try and break it up, and he won't break it, and then he breaks it, and then they're like, do you want to even do the match, Drew? And Drew's like, yeah, I'm still going to defend it. Lashley works over the neck for the whole match. They chuck each other into the barricades at like a little bit. This all worked sort of, none of these bits went particularly to plan, I think, on the outside, but they looked extra vicious because of that. You know, Lashley almost dumped Drew on his head and he had to do like a last minute safety roll. Drew tried to seemingly flip Lashley over the barricade, and it just went into, so it just was a splat from like that distance. But it all sold this really good like story that, you know, Lashley is focused. Lashley is the kind of the character we wanted to see Bobby Lashley be when he came back to WWE, the character that they've kept him away from by having him be a sort of pointless babyface for a bit, or part of random heel stables of just like these three guys, or do you know what? Those three guys. Hang on, these three guys. And you know, this really did feel like the new direction for the top of the Raw card. Like, this felt like the, you know, this felt like the beginnings of they're building a top echelon of people now in Raw that is very distinct and has a very distinct style. And you know, like with Seth in that mix and Drew and Lashley, I'm really into that. I think that's really great. MVP and Lashley teaming is brilliant. Lana coming out and undermining it all doesn't even need to happen. Like, they don't need to divorce, because she can still be married to Lashley and not have any effect on his ability as a wrestler. It doesn't make any difference. And this just felt like a cop-out way to faux protect Lashley. Like,
I don't think it did it. And it was a shame as well, because the match was doing wonders for Lashley. Like, it was really elevating him onto Drew's level. And bear in mind how strongly Drew has been booked since Mania. And it's, you know, that's 2 pay-per-views on the bounce now that Drew McIntyre has had an excellent WWE Championship match, because Drew is the best. Drew's so damn good. And I loved some of the spots in this. Particularly, I loved them because of their shared history they've got with Kurt Angle, busting out the Angle Slam and the ankle lock as well. Sorry, the ankle slam that wasn't in this match. It was that was in the main event, but the ankle lock was in there. And then, because of their shared connection with Brock Lesnar, them looking in the Kimura. Like, there was some really, really smart stuff around here for fans to kind of pick out and be like, oh, that's a reference to this. Oh, that's a really nice thing to that. I thought these two worked so well together. Like, it's very rare for me to pop massively for a superplex, because you see them all the time. But these two doing a superplex was like, wow, that is a big old spectacle. And I very much enjoyed it.
Well, Lashley's foot slipped, didn't it?
Yeah.
And Drew just went, okay, lift you then. Like, Lashley's right foot like slides off the middle rope just as Drew starts to lift him, and he sort of jolts a bit, and Drew just goes, okay, I've got you, don't worry.
So just
amazing stuff, incredible.
But the finish just sucked.